Hunter Biden finding new ways to torpedo his dad's campaign and remind voters how his sleaze go unpunished. The first son filing a brand new lawsuit against his dad's IRS. Hunty claims agents violated his privacy by illegally releasing his tax returns to the media and Congress. And the suit argues that the whistleblowers, quote, targeted and sought to embarrass him by revealing unsavory stuff like this.
Hunter Biden allegedly falsely claimed business deductions for payments made to the Chateau Marmont, a hotel room for his supposed drug dealer, sex club memberships, falsely referenced on the wire as a golf membership, hotels he was blacklisted from, and a Columbia University tuition payment for his adult daughter.
Prosecutors instructed investigators not to ask about the big guy or dad when conducting interviews. Investigators were not allowed to follow up on WhatsApp messages from Hunter Biden's Apple iCloud backup, where he suggested he was sitting next to his father.
How dare the IRS take issue with writing off drug dealers and hookers? One of the whistleblowers is calling Hunter's legal tactic frivolous. Meanwhile, it looks like the Hunter drama is draining Biden's mojo. One report claims Biden lamented aloud that he might be dead before his son's case would be resolved. Jesse, I have a theory. Would you like to hear it?
Please.
Okay, I'll tell you later after the show. Anyway, here's a question. Joe needs Hunter to sue the IRS to keep them from following the money because this is about Joe. What say you?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Because now he was using his son to get rich, and now he's using his son to obstruct justice. This is a cover-up. And you can't say that Joe has nothing to do with it. His family is suing the IRS agents who were blocked from pursuing him. Mm-hmm. And this guy, Hunter, you know the guy that walks around probably with a pop collar saying, don't you know who my father is?
You mean Jesse Waters?
Exactly. Except my dad's not the president. That's Hunter Biden. It's now a crime to get Hunter in trouble.
Right.
If you get Hunter in trouble, you're in trouble. And so, but this is what the Bidens do. They indict Trump. They threaten reporters for covering impeachment. You know, anytime you do anything to the Bidens, you're the ones that are in trouble. And now they're trying to bankrupt the whistleblowers because these guys don't have a sugar brother with deep pockets financing the lawsuits. These guys have no money at all. They're IRS agents. They probably made $110,000 the last 30 years of their lives. So it's a strategy. I don't think it's going to work. I've never heard of someone getting caught for tax evasion by an agent and then suing the agent for catching them.
I now love Hunter Biden for this. I mean, I hate the IRS. Can we do this, Dana?
That's what I said. I wrote down Hunter Biden has entered the chat.
Yeah.
And you are welcome here. I'm trying to remember the IRS lady that everybody was mad at.
Lois Lerner.
Lois Lerner, yeah. Thank you very much. So remember the Tea Party conservatives?
Yes.
And they were like, how dare you? Like, and their IRS goes after people. And yes, so this is exactly what conservatives have been talking about. The other thing that happened over the weekend is Biden allies were sending smoke signals to the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, saying, there's some distance now between Biden and Garland, which Garland should welcome, but that might send a signal that you better wrap this thing up quickly or else you're going to lose favor with the president.
Do they have Liz Warren translate the smoke signals? Judge, should Hunter sue his crack dealer for the crack he snorted?
Yeah, because if you don't take responsibility for yourself, I mean, you got to blame somebody. That makes sense. Look, the amazing part of it, I was looking at the complaint. Here's one of my favorite lines. I said it before. He says, Mr. Biden has cooperated fully with the IRS investigation. Sure. Give me a break. That's number one. And number two, Abby Lowell says, my client, Hunter Biden, just wants to be treated like every other American. Okay, here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. This is the essence of the whistleblower's complaint, that he wasn't treated like every other American, that the fact is that they didn't allow the agents to treat him like every other American. So the question is, you know, does their status as whistleblowers shield them from wrongful conduct? And that's what Abby Lowell is saying. I mean, you know, this is wrongful conduct. No, it's exactly why the whistleblower statute was passed, to protect them in this kind of scenario. A whistleblower is supposed to uncover government misconduct. And they say it violates his Privacy Act. The truth is, it was the judge who unearthed what was going on between the Department of Justice and Hunter's lawyers after the whistleblowers exposed the secret. So the truth is that the whistleblower complaint is accurate and it is appropriate under the statute. The Bidens just want to make $1,000 every time the whistleblowers mention his name, and that's just what they do. But you know what? This is bigger than Biden. This is telling everybody who's thinking about coming out, don't you come out. You don't want to deal with this.
Harold, in the green room, you said this was the last straw for you, that you were done with Biden and that you were going to vote Trump. I was shocked, frankly shocked that you would say something like that, especially in front of those children.
I have a slightly different opinion of what I said at the look, Hunter Biden is innocent until proven guilty like anyone accused in our country. He has every right to file a lawsuit against the IRS, and people have every right who the filing is against to react, and it sounds like the whistleblowers are reacting. This will conduct itself or play itself out in a courtroom, as the judge knows. Judge, you have commented about his lawyer, Abby Lowell, before. It'll be interesting to see if this line of defense is the right one for Hunter. It appears, after what you said, Judge, and what has happened, that this judge was able to allow the prosecution, the Justice Department, and the defense, Mr. Biden's team, to realize that they did not have a meeting of the minds about this plea agreement that they thought they had achieved. And the fact that he's now been indicted on one of these things, the gun charge Mr. Biden has, and now it looks like he may be indicted on something else. These are all lines of defense, as we know, Judge. So we'll see if it works or if it doesn't work.
You know, if this were a Republican, Harold, the media would say this will have a chilling effect on the reporting of misconduct. A chilling effect. Remember that? Everything would always, anything a Republican did would have a chilling effect. No chilling effect here.
We have the IRS whistleblower who's getting sued on the show tonight at 8.
Wow.
Ziegler.
That's
Shepard.
amazing.
It's going to be quite a show.
Wow.
Ziegler.
I would definitely watch that show.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't
I
watch
think all
football.
Americans should watch it.
Football.
You know what?
Football's not on.
No, they canceled Monday Night Football.
It's rained out.
Because of the strike. It's been rained out. You have to just
Because
watch
of the
Fox.
auto workers strike.
The auto workers
Yeah,
strike.
can't
They
drive
canceled
you there.
football.
Right.
They
Right.
canceled
Both
everything.
games. The whole season.
Keep waters on and you can watch
telling you the
football on
truth.
Twitter.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.